CHIC LS After Sale Maintenance. One, battery installation and disassembly. Solution: 1. Put scooter forward outside. Remove 4 screws of battery. 2. Hold both sides of battery. Pull it out. 3. Replace the battery. The new battery's direction of the arrow headed front. The groove on the battery must be aligned with the raised part of the scooter. Gently insert the battery. Tighten the screws. 2. Springs of internal steering shaft connection loose head to handlebar shaking. Solution: 1. Remove the battery. 2. Remove the button shell screws 1, 3, 4, rear charge cover screws, and the button silica gel pad cover screws. Pay attention to the position of the screws. Gently pull out the button shell. Take the button shell. 3. Using wrench to tighten the screws of steering shaft connection. 4. Fix the bottom shell. First fix the bottom shell, and then fix the front part. 3. Pentadent cannot operate normally. Solution: 1. Remove screw 2, 4. Gently lift can remove the upper cover. Pay attention to the position of screws. 2. Smooth rubber pedal buttons. Unfoldable. 3. Cover the upper cover. Tighten the screws. First fix the rear end, then buckle it. 4. Height adjustment swings easily, leads to hard control. Solution: 1. Put the scooter on horizontal flat. 2. Tighten height adjustment screws. 5. In the driving process, the sound is not stable, inconsistent, some noisy. Solution: 1. Remove scooter battery. 2. Remove button shell. 3. Change damping cotton. 4. Fix the bottom shell. 6. Front protecting or rear fascia comes away. Solution: stick them on using superglue. 7. Gyroscope failure. Replace gyroscope. Solution: 1. Remove the upper cover. 2. Remove pedals and 8 springs. Remove aluminum coverboard. Loose and remove fixed gyroscope. 3. Fix new gyroscope and coverboard. Put springs into copper pillar. Fix pedals. Cover upper coverboard and tighten the screws. 4. Rectify scooter before first scooter ride. Circuit board caused power off. Replace a new motherboard. Solution: 1. Remove scooter battery. 2. Remove the upper cover. 3. Remove pedals and 8 springs. Remove aluminum coverboard. Remove the motor 3 wires, cable plugs, and 14 core connecting wires, which are linking to remote controller. Part the shift light board linked wire. Loose screws which is fixed motherboard and remove motherboard. Loose screws which is fixed motherboard and remove motherboard. 4. Insert new motherboard. Fix screws and connect to the wires. 5. Cover the aluminum coverboard and upper cover. 6. Rectify scooter before first scooter ride. 9. Scooter's battery cannot recharge. Solution: 1. Replace the battery. 2. Replace charging cradle. 1. Remove battery. 2. Remove button shell. Screws of fixed charging cradle and connecting wires of charging cradle. Then part charging cradle and remote control panels. Remove charging cradle. 3. Fix new charging cradle and remote control panels. Tighten screws and cover the button board. Fix the battery. 3. Replace wire 14Y. 1. Remove battery. Remove the bottom shell, upper cover board and aluminum cover board, then pull out the wire 14Y. 2. Replace new wire 14Y. Replace new wire 14Y. Tighten screws of remote control panels. Tighten screws of charging cradle. Fix bottom shell and upper cover board. And last, fix the battery. 10. Configure remote control. Solution 1. Remove battery. 2. Remove bottom shell. Screws a fixed charging cradle. Part charging cradle and charging board. Fix the battery. Start the scooter. Press the power button on the charging board. Press the power button on the charging board. Press any buttons on the remote control and configure the remote control. Use remote control to control scooter. 3. Power off scooter. Remove the battery. Fix charging board, charging cradle, bottom shell, and the battery. 11. Fix a flat tire. Solution: replace a new motor. 1. Remove upper and bottom shell. Remove pedals and 8 springs. Remove aluminum cover board. Remove the motor 3 wires. Make wires through bottom shell cable plugs. 2. Inverse the scooter. Replace motor upwards horizontally in the scooter. Connect wires through the hole. Fix upper and bottom shell. Steering control failed. Solution: replace with belt down and coil it. 1. Remove the upper and bottom cover and aluminum cover board. Part from motherboard. Remove shift light board and connecting wires. Remove screws of turning stem and turning stem. Remove turning board. 2. Replace new. Should set perpendicular to. Fix steering shaft connection. Cover indicator light board. Connect. Cover aluminum cover board. Shift light board. Cover aluminum cover board. Fix upper and bottom cover.